Why is summer a thing?
You haven't started, right?
Oh, I started.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I started like 3 minutes ago.
Oh, alright.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the podcast with no name. Joining me today, the lovely Julian.
I join you every time.
This is true fact. I was curious if you had anything you wanted to say on that.
No.
No?
No.
Mm-mm. None. Nada. Nah. It's me. I am lovely.
Alright, moving on.
Actually, I am kind of curious, because right before I started recording everything, Julian was playing Magic, the Gathering, Arena, and I want to know, Julian, what deck you playing? This definitely isn't research, so I can kick your ass later. What deck you playing?
I was just playing a pre-made to get my red cards.
Oh, okay, where it's like you have to play, what is it? I think my current mission is like I need to destroy 15 creatures?
Probably.
I think, yeah. I don't know, I haven't done the missions in a while. I still need to do, like, the wins and all that. And I still think that it sucks that you can't do games with friends in order to do those missions.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Well, speaking about Magic, have you heard... Not that.
Oh, okay. I was just like, have you heard?
They are making a Magic the Gathering Netflix show.
Oh, yeah, no, I did hear about that, actually.
And it's supposed to be directed by the brothers. I can't remember their names.
The brothers, I can't remember them. They did Endgame?
Yeah.
It definitely wasn't. I'm just going to say it's the McElroy brothers.
It's not the Fine brothers.
What?
It's not the Fine brothers.
Maybe it is.
Pretty sure it isn't.
Well, like I said, I'm just going to say it's the I'm going to say it's the McElroy brothers. They're the people who do a comedy D&D podcast, and they also do the podcast for My Brother and Me.
All right then.
I don't think Wizards of the Coast would sign off on a Magic the Gathering comedy.
They might.
As great as that would be.
Never know.
All right, I quick question, because I have Discord open right now. That way I'm not constantly staring off to the side. And I sent you that picture beforehand, and I am curious. Do you know anything about that goddamn Apple stand? Like, is there, like, something special about it? Is there a reason why it's, like, $1,000 fucking dollars?
I don't know, but I can tell you the picture you texted me, I would rather buy the Apple stand.
You would rather buy...
At least I get something.
Alright, 1 second. Apple stand. Why is this shit $1,000? Crowd reaction to the stand. What the fuck? It's just a bunch of reaction shit. Okay, well, doesn't actually give me an answer. But you could buy a stand for $1,000. No one can tell you now. Are you okay? Are you sick or something?
I am perfectly fine.
Are you sure?
I am. Give me one.
Yeah, I'm perfectly fine. Give me a second. And immediately starts ejecting marijuana into his eyeballs.
Now I am perfectly fine.
I take you just had something in your throat.
I did.
Yeah.
Alright. Go the things we talked about last week. Or Wednesday for people who,
people who,
the internet shuts down.
Dude, I don't know what happened. We had a fucking 0.1 upload speed. 0.1! Not a whole... A 0.1, alright? I can get a fucking pigeon, alright? strap a USB onto it, and send it to frickin' YouTube faster than I could have uploaded that shit.
I swear you said in the last video that you would have that problem too.
That what?
I remember us having this conversation.
Yeah, no, I was probably talking about in the office at one point, just our internet would keep on going to shit at like 3 a.m. for some reason. Yeah, no. So, yeah. 0.1 upload speed. Like, what the fuck? That's unusable.
Well, for anyone who doesn't know, this is supposed to be weekly, not daily.
What do you mean weekly, not daily? I already know it's not daily. Wednesday, now we're recording this Friday. I'm not streaming it this time. I should be streaming it, though.
With your upload schedule,
I mean, yeah.
Might as well be daily.
Like, I got the upload schedule of, like... What's a good way to put it? Man, there is no way to put it. I have an upload schedule that, doesn't really exist. It's not a schedule. It's just a jumble. You know, there's a hat, and it's just like, do you upload today or not? And I pull out a paper, and it, like, there's 100 papers in there. 99 of them are probably not. You know, and then that last one is just like, I mean, possibly. Well, that's just kind of how I run things.
Other than your crappy internet, what have you been up to?
What have I been up to? Let's see. I've been playing Kingdom Hearts with Matt still. And we just did the... Oh, fantastic. Excuse me. We got to... Spoilers for anybody who hasn't played Kingdom Hearts 3 and who hasn't looked it up by now. My mom just came into my room to say bye. Bye, Ma. Oh, it's most opportune. Kingdom Hearts 3, right. So we just did the Pirates of the Caribbean world, and we ended up doing the Big Hero 6 world. And I would... okay, playing through the pirate world, I was a bit disappointed. Because, so it starts off, you're on a raft, and you fall off the edge of the world, ending up in... I'm gonna close that window, because I think I just... Did you hear that honk?
I thought it was a train.
God damn it. Alright, 1 minute. Only the most professional work here. Ahem. So it starts out, and you're dead. You're in the afterworld with Jack Sparrow, and you gotta go catch the ship that's riding on the crabs. And it's, okay, cool. And then you get a ship later on, and you're on the sea, and the first thing you do is you're in a sea combat, you fire down, like, one ship, and then a giant, like, vulture comes in, because they were like, yes, we're making a world for Pirates of the Caribbean, so we need a mini-boss for this. So what should we do for the first mini-boss? Well, for the first mini-boss, you should completely ditch your pirate ship, go into the air, and fight a vulture. Because that's the most pirate thing in the world, is a fucking vulture.
Okay.
Yep. But don't worry, they put an anchor on it. So it's pirate-themed. So, like, I don't know, we started with this pirate theme and everything, and then immediately ditch it for the boss fight. And then you get into a race with one of the organization members. Because that's you know, secretly, Pirates of the Caribbean was actually Tokyo Drift, just pirate-themed.
I believe it.
And then after that, I can't even remember what the next thing, like, I just remember being annoyed about that whole vulture thing. Because it's just like, yeah, pirates, vulture, and then there was another fight that evidently is unremarkable. Oh, right. Immediately after the race, you end up on Port Royal, where you have to find 300 crabs. There's just crabs scattered about, and you have to go find 300 of them. And it's like, yeah, really feeling like a pirate. I fought a giant bird, got into a race, and now I'm finding crabs. And this is like 1 to 2 hours of this fucking world. And this is all that you're doing. You go in there, you get the ship, immediately you're on the ship, you do, like, one ship battle where it's like, yeah, I got a ship! And then suddenly it's like, yeah, now leave your ship, go fight this vulture, and then go on a race, and then find 300 crabs on an island. Like, okay, it's not even like treasure hunting on an island. No, you're in Port Royal, So it's a town, and you're just running around town hitting shit to find crabs. And you have to find 300. The game also stops you if you find... so we kept on going after we hit 300, just see what happens. We got to 500, and the game was like, alright, buddy, sit down. And it just went to the cutscene. What did we do after that? It was like... sail to the north part. Get a cutscene. Oh, okay, right. It was a Kraken. The final fight was that there was the Kraken. It picks up, I'm going to say, the Black Pearl. And then the Flying Dutchman comes in and is firing at it. And then you have to try and take down the Kraken with your ship before the Black Pearl gets destroyed. That was actually pretty cool. I'll give it to that. Because that actually makes... I was fighting the Flying Dutchman. Like, I was having a ship battle on my fucking ship. And I also got to fight the Kraken with my pirate ship. Like, that's all I wanted. I just wanted to be a pirate. So the actual story for the Pirates of the Caribbean one, I wasn't a big fan of. It's just basically, was that Dead Man's Chest. And you, like, for the entire, like, 2/3, 3/4 of the beginning, you're not even really doing any pirate shit. That being said, afterward, we finished the world and everything. We did our recording for Big Hero 6, which is also pretty cool, but not as annoying, so it's not as entertaining to talk about. I went back to the Pirates of the Caribbean world, and you just get to fucking sail from island to island, explore, go into hidden areas, and find treasure and shit. And that was amazing! Like, that was fantastic. I enjoyed the shit out of that. I was just sailing around on the high seas, blowing up other ships, getting crabs, because crabs are how you upgrade your ship, because your ship is secretly made out of crabs. Don't ask me, I don't know.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah, that's what I've been up to. How have you? What have you been up to?
Well, I worked most of the week.
Okay.
I did have one thing, but I forgot. Oh, the biggest thing. I played League with Seth last night.
Oh, how'd that go?
It went well.
All right. Have they, did they implement any of the big changes yet?
I think Timo, Wukong, and Malphite have their little reworks.
Okay, the menu reworks went through. Possibly.
Mord, I think, is out next week.
Okay. I'm curious how it's going to go.
There's a new champion in like 2 weeks.
Yes, I saw the trailer for that. Or like the teaser for that.
And your opinion?
I mean, I like the weapon. I think it's super cool. I like the idea of using elements. That's always super cool. I don't like the silhouette or the look of the character, but you can't really see the character, so maybe they are pretty cool, but like the way it looks is just like, oh.
You haven't seen the second picture of it?
No, I haven't. Is there a second picture?
Yeah, there's a fully colored picture.
League of Legends. What's the name?
Like Kulara or something. I could never spell it.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, Kuana.
Yeah.
Kuana. Yeah, no, I really don't like that hairstyle, personally.
Yeah, that's my biggest thing.
Yeah! I love the weapon, though.
Way too fake.
Oh, God. It's just, I don't know what it is. I'm not a fan of that. I love the weapon, though. Like, I fucking, like, oh, who is it? There's someone in, I want to say it's Tira or something like that from, Soul Calibur. Yeah! Well, it's that same weapon. And, I don't know. It's super cool. I love it. I don't know why. It's like, what are we going to use for a weapon? A blade, but we're going to make it a giant fucking circle.
So super.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, except for the fact of instead of, like, throwing it like a weapon, you're just like, what are you going to do? I'm going to have a bladed hula hoop! You know? I mean, it's optimal.
You can.
Yeah, you can't miss him with the blade. The blade is all around. It's just how it works.
So, coming back to things we talked about last week.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Turns out COD, the new COD, is a reboot of Modern Warfare.
Yeah, I actually didn't realize that. I thought it was just going to be a on remaster. I didn't realize it was a full-on reboot they were planning on
it
doing.
looks, from what I've seen, it looks pretty good. And last week you were talking about the FNAF game, how you wish you could repair them.
Yep, I did.
And that is a feature in it.
Yeah, no, watching. I haven't seen the latest one once again. For the Markiplier Let's Play. But I did watch the previous ones, and inside I want to say the last couple ones, they had parts where you were actually like repairing them, and that's super nice. Even with nightmare versions.
Well, you got your wish.
Yeah, no, that was some cool shit. One thing I want to bring up from last time. Did you end up looking like anything more into what was it called Brightburn?
I didn't.
I looked up the trailer for that afterward, and so it's like a parody of Superman if he was evil as a child. Am I getting that concept right?
All I heard was it's something related to Superman.
Okay. Wait,
and it looks dark.
Okay. It looked like it was like a horror film, like if like a kid had Superman's powers and just like was evil, I guess.
Yeah.
It is what it looks like.
You find out if it's a show or a movie or anything?
It's a movie.
Alright.
Yes.
Coming out or it already came out?
I think it's already out.
Alright.
It came out recently. And like, oh god, it looks creepy. And I don't do scary movies, so I'm not gonna watch it. But
most scary movies I've seen lately aren't really scary.
I mean, I'll take your word for it. I'm not gonna go check it out myself. Thank you.
Like, they're mostly just jump scares and stuff.
Yeah, my caffeine-driven heart can't take that.
If FNAF doesn't scare you, then those won't scare you.
Who said FNAF doesn't scare me?
I mean, does it?
Yes! It's goddamn terrifying!
Alright.
Or does FNAF not scare you?
It doesn't. I'm not really a jump scare person.
Weirdo. I'm stealing you to record horror games next time. Like, yeah, Jolie, go down the hallway.
I mean, I jump, but I'm not, like, super scared.
That's the sound that horror things make if I made a horror game, I guess.
Like, the old Freddy and Jason movies, those would scare me, but jump scares just don't.
I think the only, like, horror movie I've watched recently, I guess, would be Dale and Tucker versus Evil, which is not even like a horror movie. Like a horror parody.
Even sound scary.
Yeah, no. It's a fantastic film, which I highly recommend, where basically two hillbillies, like I can't remember what it was. Like one of them is going through a funk or something like that. So his friend gets a vacation home that they're gonna go like restore so they can use it. You know, and so it's them like going out to go like restore this decrepit house in order to have a vacation place, you know, while he's trying to help his friend. And a bunch of teenagers also go out into the woods in order to go camp. And then later on, one of their friends ends up inside an accident or something, so they take them back to the house in order to like treat them. And they're just like, they kidnapped our friend. We need to take them out. And so like these teenagers are then like arming themselves up in order to go take on the hillbillies. And the hillbillies are trying to like, are trying to be like, hey, your friend was in an accident. We helped them. You know, we're trying to get them back to you and everything. And they keep on trying to kill the hillbillies. But every single time they do, they end up getting themselves killed. Like, these teenagers are just killing themselves at this vacation home that they're trying to make. Like, what is it? One kid falls into, like, a pit or something and ends up, like, skewering himself. One kid runs up on one of them with, like, I want to say a knife, jumps at him as he's grabbing a tree and jumps into a wood chipper. One kid pulls a gun on them, and they're just like, you can't get the gun away. You got the safety on. And the kid, like, turns the gun around, is, like, looking straight down the barrel. He's like, no, don't! It's super dumb. It's I think one gets stung by a bunch of bees is is allergic.
Sounds romantic.
Yeah, they try and leave a message for them because they don't have a way to contact these teenagers. So they just like take an axe and they chop into a piece of wood that just says, "We have your friend." Oh, the whole movie's just just a giant misunderstanding, and then a bunch of college kids killing themselves. It's dumb. It's fantastic. I need to check my phone to see if that was important because sometimes it is. I'll probably be asleep at 8:30 a.m. I imagine.
But will you really?
I mean, probably. I have rent due today.
Oh.
Yeah. And so Jovan and I were supposed to go and do that at some point, and we have not. And I guess he was sleeping until now because I texted him about it earlier and never got anything back.
That sounds like him.
Yeah. Dude, it's National Donut Today for Dunkin' Donuts. I didn't really want to talk. Yeah, I didn't really want to talk about work on this, but here we are. There is no extra staff compared to normal, and that place was swamped with people. There is no donuts. Everyone's busy, like making sandwich. Like we only got 3 people working at this time. One person's making sandwich. One person's doing drive-thru orders. One person's doing front. I got my double espresso, and I was just scanning as I go through. No donuts. It looked like there was no hot coffee brewed because it was all basically used except for like a little bit there. Nobody was making any more because everybody was busy doing stuff. It was just like, awesome, I'm running out of here before they ask for help. I have a great coworker. It looked... Oh god, they're gonna have a fun day today. Like, it looked busy as fuck. God dang.
Well, you know what I found out?
What's that?
Apparently, Square Enix is making an Avengers game.
I don't know how I feel about that.
And there's going to be a Marvel Assemble. Was that the old game?
I believe it. Is it a mobile game?
No, it's a older game, like on PS3. And
Ultimate Alliance?
Yes, that.
That was on PlayStation 2 as well. That game was the shit. Who was I playing?
Third one of that too, but
Okay.
That's not from Square Enix.
I used to play it with my brother all the time, and I want to say he would play Iron Man most of the time, and I want to say I was playing Wolverine because Wolverine could just get his healing factor. Basically, you could just upgrade that over and over. Mm-hmm. What do? I don't die! It's a simple skill, but a good one. It's like, yeah, professional podcasting and everything. I'm just gonna text people and stuff, you know.
I know in the new one there's some character creation, but I don't know if it's going to be like DC Universe, where you
make your own hero.
Yeah, or if it's just you take Iron Man and you can level up certain abilities.
Did they have one where you could do that?
I think they used to.
I want to say there was one where you could actually, like, there was DC Universe where you actually, like, made your own hero and all that. And did you play that one at all?
Yeah, I love that one.
Yeah, what powers did you go with?
One character did gadgets.
Okay.
Another one I did nature.
Okay.
Is magic the demonic one?
I'll pretend, yeah. I don't honestly remember.
And I think that was it.
Okay. I think, what was it? I was running around with ice powers and... I just said ice powers and guns, I think, was the big things I was going with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guns is gadgets.
I believe so as well. But it was just like, yeah, you got slows and CC stuff. And guns! It just works.
Later on, they added, like, nuclear powers and...
Jesus.
Green Lantern and Flash and all that.
Okay.
What?
How do they incorporate the Green Lantern powers into that?
You got a ring that can basically do anything.
I know, but like, look at man, Green Lantern. Oof. It's like, yeah, you get your powers from the ring. All right, now everybody has them. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
fine. Feeling real special now. Ah, da 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 da.
I don't know if you played the first two, but Watch Dogs 3 was leaked.
I think I. Oh no, I almost got to say. I. The only thing I know about is the only thing that goes through my head when I think of those games is basically Asian GTA, where you play as an officer. I don't know if that was just the second one, but
That is Sleeping Dogs.
oh wait, which one? Oh, Watchdog. Sorry, yes, I was thinking of Sleeping Dogs. Okay. Watch Dogs 3. That's the hacker one, right?
Yes.
Okay, I know of the first two. I don't know anything about. So they announced the third one, or have they like released a trailer or something?
No, it was leaked, and all that I really know is that it's in London.
Okay.
So that's about that.
This is gonna be like raining 24/7. That's all that it's gonna be.
So Massachusetts.
Going back to, I mean, nowadays, Jesus Christ. Going back to Netflix real quick. A couple things. One, did you know? Have you watched A Silent Voice?
Nope. I don't have Netflix.
All right. What? Okay. One of these days, get Netflix, and if you do, watch A Silent Voice. And anybody who's watching this who has Netflix, watch A Silent Voice. It's a fantastic film, and recently put on DVD not too long ago, I want to say. And other than that, also check out a food show called, I wrote it down because God forbid I remember this name. The Hyper Hard Boiled Gourmet Review. It's basically a show where both of these are subtitled, by the way, so you will have to read. Reading is required. How do you put it? It's like, I want to say there's an Asian guy, and I don't know if there's one or two of them, and then usually a translator, because I want to say like one of them doesn't really speak English, and they're just interviewing people about like what they eat, because it's like, yeah, you gotta eat to live is one of the things on there. So it's like, what do people eat? And they interview people like, what is it? Ex-child soldiers, the Taiwanese mafia boss. Let's see, this guy who literally just got out of prison. What is it? They do one where they do a sit down with like the Crips. There's also the Mexican gang. It was like something. It was like something 13. Like they sit down with these people. They're just like, oh yeah, we're doing a food interview thing. Like, what do you eat? And just join them for food.
Sounds like fun.
Oh, it is fantastic. I highly recommend it. What do you use for video?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't use anything for video. Wait, you mean recording video?
It's just, what do you watch stuff on?
Oh, YouTube.
You just watch everything on YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You used to always have Futurama and stuff in the background. What the hell were you watching that on?
Nothing. I don't do illegal things.
Yar har, fiddle-dee dee! Oh, the cops. Can't believe this. My own friend.
Actually, that might have been on TV.
Yeah, I believe it.
I do have cable.
Or do you?
I don't know, is this cable?
Is what cable?
Is this cable?
I think technically yes.
I think I have direct, actually. But either way, you know what I mean.
Direct
I have
TV.
A satellite.
Got you. That's gotta be great for all these rainy days.
I mean, I barely watch it anyways.
Fair
enough. Do you know what Starfield is?
I know what Starfield is.
The game.
the game. I do not.
So it's supposed to be the next big franchise from Bethesda,
Okay.
and Todd Howard apparently did a interview with IGN, I think this week or last week, and he talks about it, and he basically says it's supposed to be like as big as Skyrim was.
Okay.
Like they want people to be playing it for years.
Oh, okay. I mean, for Bethesda, that pretty much comes down to like open world and mod support.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's not a bad thing. I tended to enjoy those games quite a bit. Random other game thing. Did you watch the Nintendo Direct for Pokemon?
I did not.
Have you been checking out anything about Pokemon Sword and Shield?
I was thinking about it this morning.
You gotta check it out. You gotta check it out at some point. It's like, okay, so you play Pokemon, right?
Yes.
Okay. It was an easy question. I don't know anybody who doesn't. So one of the things that one of the things that I saw inside that, and they talk about, that got me super excited, was playing with your friends, and like doing like, okay, so one of the things that they added in, because I should go back to this beforehand, is, what was it? It's not Dino Maxing or something. Dino. I'm trying to remember what it's called. What do they call it? I know. Okay, here we go. Oh, it is Dynamax. Look at that! I'm a god. So you can Dynamax. Yeah, it's like Dynamic Max, but okay, so not Dynamax, it's Dynamax. Like Dynamic. I don't freaking know. Anyway, so you can take your Pokemon and for 3 turns make it fucking gigantic. And it just powers it up and makes a giant version of it. Which means I need to go find a Tyranitar, catch that shit, and name it Godzilla. Like, that is my goal for this game. Other than that, though, one thing I'm really excited for is they basically have you and 3 of your friends can go fight in the wild. Like, you can go on, like, a journey or whatever to fight a giant Pokemon in the wild. Just a Dynamax Pokemon. It stays Dynamax for more than 3 turns. It'll just stay that way throughout the entire fight. Only one person in your group of 4 is allowed to Dynamax their Pokemon. And then you can take it down and try and catch it. So basically,
cool.
Yeah, you group up with 3 of your friends and just have a, like, just Pokemon raid boss.
Now you need 3 friends.
Julian! That's it. You're my friend, okay. Right? I need 2 more.
2 friends.
There we go, see? All I need is 2 friends. I think I have 2 friends that play Pokemon, so. Alternatively, I could just buy 4 Switches. As far as I know, the game is only on Switch, though. That I'm not very... I don't own a Switch, which is sad.
I thought you did.
Nah.
I thought you had Eevee. Or
nope.
Pikachu.
Nope. Huh. Jovan owns a Switch.
No, I know he does.
I will probably just be like, I bought Pokemon for you, Jovan. Merry Christmas. I want to play it. That is the game plan. Don't worry, Jovan doesn't watch my videos. Hi, Jovan. He'll never know!
Like how people buy wedding gifts of things they want?
Oh, yeah. Entirely that. Yeah. It's like when if it's Christmas or like a parent's birthday or something and you still live inside the house with them and you're just like, yes, I got you the latest Legend of Zelda game for you to play because you big fan. And then you're sitting there just like, nope, it's mine now. I think
you don't want it. I guess I could take it.
What was it? A few years back I bought my father Monster Hunter on the Wii, or was it it was Monster Hunter on the Wii, because I really wanted to play that. And I was like, the old man will love this game, but I also want to play this game. So we're gonna get Monster Hunter, and I can't remember if it came with a Pro Controller or not. I'm gonna say that it did, just to sound better. So I bought Monster Hunter for him, just so I could play. Yay. I want to say he and Henry definitely played a lot more of that than I did. Henry was using the lance and shield, I want to say, and I think the old man went buckler and shield. Yeah, buckler and shield, 2 shields. Yeah, sword and buckler.
Cool.
Yeah. I've always been kind of a, the gunbow kind of person myself. You don't play Monster Hunter, do you?
I do not.
God damn it!
What you're talking about?
This is going to be the entire premise of this podcast is just going to be us talking to each other about games that the other person doesn't play. That's yeah, that and League of Legends and Pokemon.
Well, I do have something on this list that I know you'll probably play.
Let's see if I have anything on the list that I know that you'll also do. No, I got nothing. What do you got?
Well, before I get to that, back to Bethesda.
Okay, back to Bethesda.
Apparently, there was a Amazon leak with 6 new listings for Bethesda games.
Okay.
It just said Bethesda placeholder.
Oh.
So, don't know what that is yet. But 6 new things.
6 new things, but no one knows. All right.
Since you're impatient and you want to know the other thing, a video about Fable 4 was released and taken down within like 2 minutes.
Oh. Somebody downloaded it though, right?
It's
2
being
minutes is a short
pulled
time.
down from wherever it's being. Like if you put it up, someone will pull it down really quick.
Yeah, that's not happened.
From a Reddit post, someone who saw it, they say that it's first/third person. It's completely open world.
Okay.
There's in-depth character creation.
All right. I mean, you did say Bethesda. This already came with the whole name. This came with the company.
I'm pretty sure Bethesda didn't make Fable 4.
Oh, shit, right. We swapped over to Fable 4. Sorry. My brain was still on Bethesda games. I was trying to figure out what those... maybe they're doing a crossover with Bethesda. You know, welcome to Fable 4, Skyrim Edition. They found you trying to cross the river.
You can ignore the main quest, kind of like you do in Skyrim.
I'm pretty sure you could do that anyway.
I don't know. I've never played the games.
I think most of my time is just running around, like, digging up treasure and just messing about.
It's made in the Unreal Engine.
Okay.
You can build towns.
Oh, okay.
And it has multiplayer.
Alright, so I said, oh, wait, what? Well, okay, technically the other ones had multiplayer as well. They had co-op. Although the co-op was super limited and super annoying because you could play with your friends and everything, but anytime you went to go play with your friends, it would basically have, like, an imported character. And I don't think they would ever get to, like, keep anything other than maybe, like, percentage XP.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of dumb. It was nice to be able to play with your friends, but I kind of wish that you could just, like, online play with your friends.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that that's what they're talking about now. That's exciting. Probably not a game that I'm going to get when it first comes out once again.
Well, knowing Microsoft, will probably be on their game club thing.
I forgot that's a thing. Yar. What was it? I saw a game recently that actually looked super crazy from what was it? Was it Humble Bundle? That was producing it or something like that? If you want to continue while I'm trying to find this real quick.
I just have one thing left, and I want to save it for last.
Oh, okay. Void Bastards. That's what it's called. Have you looked at Void Bastards at all?
This is the first time I'm hearing of it.
This is the first time you're hearing about it. All right. I guess I'm gonna send you a trailer real quick, and you're gonna watch that, and then we'll come back in a second.
I will not be watching it.
You can just watch that and give a live reaction if you'd like.
I fucking hate you.
Oh, it's fantastic. It's short. It's like 40 seconds. It's mostly the art style that I'm super excited for, but also just looks like a fun game. Yeah, presented by Humble Bundle, Void Bastards. It's like, how do you put it? Like a cell shaded, like 2D kind of looking. Oh, do you not have headphones on? He muted himself. Live reaction for you right there as I throw my pencil on the ground. Bomb, bomb, bomb. It's just silence. It's all silence. Julian died. Or no, what was it last time? He was a program. He's not real. He crashed real quick. We just gotta reboot him real quick. Yeah. Reach over here. Press the button. Hold it for 10 seconds. All right, he should be starting up shortly. All right, and he's back. Look at that. See, told you. Just need a quick reboot.
It started off. It made me think of Fuck, it just came out. Risk of Rain.
Oh,
with the difficulties.
Yeah. Okay.
And then the gameplay got into it, and I'm like,
I don't know. I kind of want to check it out. What was it? I said it's most of the art style. I feel like that's drawing me toward it, but
see, I don't like the art style.
I love it. Kind of like that, like 2D cell shade kind of looking. I don't know how to fully describe that.
I'm not really into it.
Is there any other big thing that I think I pretty much went over everything that I really want to go over, to be honest.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well,
it's really super big.
As a closing out, this might take a while.
Oh, okay, as a closing out, this might take a while.
No, this conversation might take a while, depending on how much you want to.
No, we'll see. What do you got?
E3 is tomorrow. So, what do you want to see from there?
Oh, God. I need to keep better tabs on E3. I saw a couple trailers, like Doom Eternal. There was a short trailer for that, so they're probably going to send on that. Did I talk about Mortal Kombat at all beforehand?
You didn't.
Oh, so Mortal Kombat 11 is it out or coming out?
I think it's coming out.
Okay. Well, it's either out or coming out, and people are talking about DLC characters, and there was the chainsaw noise, and so people are thinking that Ash is going to be in there from Evil Dead. I'm super excited for that. I would love to see Ash in there. Do you know who Ash is? Have you watched Evil Dead?
Yeah, I know. I haven't seen it. I know who the character is, though.
Okay. I want to see him in there. I want to see what we do. I want to know if they're going to have, they had the chainsaw noise. You'd imagine he's going to have the chainsaw arm.
Yeah.
Because that would be amazing. Just chainsaw arm and just shotgun. I want to see what that's going to be like. And I'm hoping that they can get Bruce Campbell in order to actually, do the voice work for that.
Yeah.
It's just ingrained in the character. And what was the other? I can't remember what the other character that people were hoping for was. What is it? Other than that, what am I excited for in E3? I kind of hope that they announce something for Diablo other than Diablo Immortal. Still being a thing that was announced beforehand. I'd like to see something more on what is the company? I had the name in my head earlier, now it's escaping me. Obsidian. I'd like to actually see something, although I doubt it. Because Obsidian I don't think gets any kind of thing for themselves. I'd like to see more about what is the game they're making? Craft. They're making a game.
Obsidian?
Yeah.
Outer Worlds?
Yeah, they're making Outer Worlds. I'd like to see some more on that. Let's see.
All I know about that is it's Epic exclusive for now.
Everything is. Borderlands 3 is also something I'd like to see a bit more on, but I don't think there's a ton that I'm super interested in Borderlands 3 that I haven't already seen.
Yeah.
I'm open to being proved wrong, though. Oh, and if Devolver does anything. Because the last time I saw Devolver do something at an E3, that shit was premium, man.
I don't remember who that is.
Devolver Digital, the people who did, for example, Enter the Gungeon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that game too.
They do a lot of crazy stuff. I need to get back into playing Enter the Gungeon. I played it for a little bit, and I never really played it since. And it's a really good game. It's...
I've heard good things.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't been playing roguelites in a while, and I kind of want to get back into them. Actually, I haven't really been playing any games in a while. Like, I've been playing Kingdom Hearts 3, and that's about it. Other than that, I've just been watching people play games.
Only game I've been playing is League.
Okay.
State of Decay.
Okay.
And
Magic the Gathering, evidently.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I just played that today.
Alright, have you built any new decks for Magic the Gathering?
I haven't. I played for 5 minutes today, and that was one game.
I just finished building my Fungus deck.
I was looking at the new cards.
Oh, I actually gotta do that. I haven't looked at any of the War of the Spark stuff. What was it called? Amass?
Yeah.
I do kind of want to try that out and just see how the Amass mechanic just works in general, because it looks fun. Like, just the idea of, like, yeah, you get an army and you get to make it a big boy.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, usually just having a big, like, beat stick doesn't always work out, especially when there's a lot of ways to be, like, cancel, or, like, you know, just get rid of that, or, what is it, there's murders out there. There's a lot of ways to just get rid of big number guys.
Yeah.
It hurts me right in the green, dude. You just get countered when you tap 8 mana. You're like, yeah, it's my 10/10 Dino, no. Just, you know, you got hornswoggled. Mm. You pay 8 mana for nothing.
Actually, I think they added more pirates.
Sorry, you paid 8 mana to give me money. What was that? Spellwinder also, or like Spell Swindle, I think it is the one where you get to counter a spell and then get mana based on the converted mana cost of the thing that you canceled.
Yeah.
Ah! There's green cards that are just like cannot be canceled or like cannot be countered. I gotta craft those, honestly, because you do not know pain until you tap 8 to 10 mana to bring out your big boy for your opponents to pay 2, and you to forget that you're playing against blue.
Well, guess you gotta build better decks.
My name's Julian. I play pirates. I'm gonna take your shit. Love you, buddy. What are you excited about E3 though? Is there anything like big or anything like that you're excited for?
I know PlayStation won't be there.
Oh really? Oh okay.
They do their own thing now.
Oh okay. We're gonna have our own E3 with blackjack and hookers. You know what? Screw E3.
With Bethesda, I want to see what they do, and I want to see if New Blood has anything new.
New Blood?
The new Wolfenstein.
Ah, right. Yes. Okay.
And if I get that game, you're playing it with me.
The new Wolfenstein?
Yes.
I make no promises, but okay, you can try.
Give me one good reason why you won't.
Oh no, I just left the call. Man, what just happened there? That was crazy.
You know, I was thinking of just talking to the audience. I think I remembered your recording.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for that reason.
What reason?
For you not to play Wolfenstein.
Oh, I'm allergic to wolves. And steins. Specifically, Wolfensteins. Like, if you
Unless
take 5
really
different wolves and you stitch them together.
The series.
No, God. I haven't really played much of Wolfenstein. It's a first-person shooter, isn't it? In the same vein of like Doom, where it was you're just going through, basically just wreaking havoc. Concept's down. Sorry, I'm down for it. Sounds super cool and everything. I am so bad at shooters.
It's okay.
Like,
I'll be there.
Like you've seen me play shooters. All right. There was
You're
one time.
You're not as bad as you think you are.
Once upon a time, I was trying to get my mom to play a shooter. Before, and I want to say she spent 5 to 10 minutes trying to shoot a red light. Because she asked what red was, and I said, "Oh, okay, yeah, it's like an enemy on your radar." So she was like shooting at it, and I didn't realize what the hell she was doing for the longest time. I'm worse than that.
Well, you do Borderlands pretty well.
I mean, yeah, but I'm usually playing like I'll either have a turret that can either aim for itself, or I'll end up playing Gauge and then have the bouncing shots, so I don't have to actually hit things. Like I've missed a wall with a shotgun from 2 feet away.
Come on, Dylan, your viewers want it.
Oh yeah, totes my goats.
All 3 of them.
Yeah! I'm all 3 of them.
Probably.
Bum bum bum.
Want to see if... Well, now that you already said they have, they probably won't do it now, but if Pokemon had anything new.
I think that's pretty much most of it. Oh, have you seen what the new champion looks like?
Yeah. We already talked about that.
Are you sure we did?
Yeah. We talked about how we don't like her hair.
Oh, no. I meant the new Pokemon champion.
Oh.
Have you seen what he looks like?
So?
Oh. Can I find a picture of this boy? Sword and Shield champion. That is just a picture of the Queen of England. That's yep. That's the chip. Yep. God, where is that? Here's a good picture. Open image in a new tab. Can I just directly just drag and drop this? No? Fine, screw you. Copy. Paste. There we go. So, okay.
Fabulous.
Yeah, so he's got... You got, like, short shorts on, okay? Like, a sports jersey with a sword and shield on it. Where the sword looks like a tie. Somebody else did that breakdown. His cape on the back, by the way, has sponsors on it. And he wears, like, what is that, like a flat brim hat? That makes it look like a crown. With the lines that it has on it.
So, like, you trying to act cool.
And he's got one glove. And then he's got, like, I can't remember what they call it, like a sweatband kind of thing for your wrist.
A wristband?
Yeah, there we go, a wristband. If that's what your kids call them nowadays. And he's gonna, like...
Do you just not like it?
No. I fucking love it, honestly. It is ridiculous. It's just... It's too much for me to comprehend, to be honest.
Dylan, it's Pokemon.
I mean, even in Pokemon, like, this is so far beyond. Like, there is so much going on here. It's just... Like... They sat down, they're just like, alright, should we just, like, make him, like, super cool and overcomplicated? No, make him overcomplicated. Like, make the design as, like, clustered as possible. But, if nobody in the world could beat you, how would you dress yourself? That is the question that was asked today. This is the answer. And, like, God! It's fabulous! Just... you're looking at this, right?
I can see it.
Okay.
I'm not as blown out of the water as you are, apparently.
Really? It's fantastic. Although, goddamn, try wearing a thick-ass cape like that in today's weather. Die of heat stroke. America. Die of heat stroke.
And I want to see if they have anything new with Fire Emblem.
Oh, right. There was a Fire Emblem thing announced, wasn't there? Brag. What was that called?
Three Houses was announced like a year ago. I know that.
Really?
Yeah, it's supposed to
Oh.
come out later this year.
Huh. I have yet to check anything about that out. I think the last Fire Emblem game I played was like Fire Emblem Heroes, which is decent, but I wasn't a big fan of it. It was like the Dynasty Warriors Fire Emblem crossover thing. Because, you know, Dynasty, or whatever company owns Dynasty Warriors started being like, we could use this formula in everything. And they're not wrong. You really can. Oh, do you play Super Smash Bros. At all? Like Ultimate?
I have it. I don't really play it much.
Yeah.
They just got a new character.
The last character I remember coming out of that is Joker, who is a lot of fun, super cool and everything. But usually I play Little Mac. Little Mac is my jam. He's who I play 99% of the time. Recently I started playing Jigglypuff a little because I was just like, you know what? My cousin told me he really liked this character, and I don't get why. I played it. I kind of get it now. It is. It's just you get 6 jumps. You're floaty and you die pretty easy, unfortunately. You can put people to sleep. You have rest, which does so much damage you can get it off. God forbid I can ever do that. You're just annoying us all high hell. And just in party play where there's so many people running around and like normally it's hard to get sleep off, especially in a 1v1 scenario or like Sing. It's hard to get that off in a 1v1 scenario because it's not the biggest range in the world and a lot of times they'll anticipate that it's coming. When you got a group of people and you've got like 4 people there even, there's so much of a clusterfuck going on, nobody remembers to stay away from you. And everyone hates you. There was literally a point where it's just like, alright, so if Dylan puts anyone to sleep, we're just gonna hit that person with the lightest ability before he can full charge something. I was like, what are you talking about, guys? Come on! Why are you gonna gang up on me like this?
No.
So nice.
I think that's all I have. Should have a lot more next week, but nothing really happened.
Yeah, no, I haven't really found anything big this week either. Like, no huge updates on anything. Like, most of it's just covered from last week. Yeah, I think that's all I got as well. I don't know, we need to kidnap somebody else. Seth said he wanted to join, and I'm down to have Seth here, but once again, in order to get Seth, we need to, like, kidnap him and get him on a better microphone, because I think he's using his, like, he doesn't have a quality microphone right now to use.
Are you still recording?
Yeah. Which leads to a lot of, like, audio issues. So, I don't know.
He sounded fine last night. He was whispering, but
he was whispering to me. Delicately. But yeah, no, I don't know. We'll find someone for next time, possibly. There's E3 and all that. I'm hoping that there will be some super cool stuff. Let's see.
I have some games downloading I can give you opinions on next week.
There we go. I have games downloading. They'll be done by next week. You know.
Fuck you.
Don't worry, I'll upload this video and it'll be up by next week with my fucking 0.1 upload speed. Whoa.
No, you fixed it. It'll be uploaded by the end of the day.
That is true. Alright, so do you remember the outro?
Bye.
Alright, bye, evidently. I was gonna do a countdown, but just bye! Bye!